Are the clowns still giving you nightmares on Arena? Well, that's good news, because we have 5 more meme strats to meme them clowns right back to where they came from. You know what they say, a wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown cannot play the part of a wise man, and I am certainly neither. What I am is a memer, and we're not about to let our dreams be haunted by some Lithuanian clowns. Now are we? But what we can do is learn from those Lithuanian clowns. This is the Khmer Rush, aka the 19 pop Lithuanian monk rush. I guess we'll call it number 5 for this one, but honestly all these strategies are independent from each other, and some people will have preferences towards monk rushes or walling people in, like we saw in the last 5 meme strats on Arena video. At any rate, arbitrary numbers are arbitrary after all. Wow, we got really distracted there. We should really be focusing on this strategy. There's a lot going on and a lot of details, but I'll sum it up. 10 onto food, some onto wood, then you move some additional onto wood when you click up to feudal age, build the market and the blacksmith, making sure that you also get loom because you have sold your stone. You won't be needing that goobity guck anyway when you're going for the all-in monk push. $7.99 food, really? Force drop, click up. Let's go. Scout out the map. Make sure that you know where all of the Whatman? Really? You call it Whatmans? They're relics. Make sure that you know where all of the relics are so that you can collect those relics when you construct those 2 monasteries. Having additional gold is always a good thing because you're not going to be making many additional villagers. Make sure that you get a siege workshop, get some rams, get redemption if the need arises. Specifically, if your opponent is going for mangoes to kill your rams, it's good to pick up redemption so that you can then convert the mangoes that are hitting your rams, and then all of a sudden those mangoes are used against them. Redemption, absolutely wonderful tech, will also allow you to grab their buildings once you are in. What about light cav? What about castles? Well, if you hit a castle, go to a different direction. If you're hitting light cav, make sure that you're adding in spears. And that is a monk rush in a nutshell. But Poop, you already covered monk rushes. I don't care. I felt like this one needed a special shout out, as this is the monk rush that all other monk rushes are based off of. You can also do it with Khmer, you can do it with Bengalis. Who cares? Spanish, castle, missionaries, cool. I'm never covering monk rushes again. Can you tell my annoyance? So many people ask me about monk rushes, and I honestly don't know. I do the best I can. I put all the details in the book of memes, strategy guide. I hope you guys can figure it out from there. Much love.
He's triggered. He's straight up triggered.
Did you notice that missing relic, by the way? That was the one spot I didn't scout on the map. Tons of vital eco. Who cares? Monks go bloop, converted, done. A strategy much easier for me to get behind is the Khmer Chop. Could you guys tell that I have PTSD due to losing all my monks one too many times to light cav? Thankfully, in this strategy, we're going to be making the light cav. That's right, you drop a castle on your opponent's face, making them think that you're going to hit from this direction. However, you're going to be constructing a ballista elephant, walking it all the way around to then chop the trees over on the other side, which will allow your scouts to get into their base. Or the same side, I guess, if they put the castle in an awkward position. Always take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you. You might want to consider mixing in knights with your light cav, but ultimately at the end of the day, raid your opponent to death, punish them for that multi-TC boom. You should also have a pretty strong economy at home, as Khmer are great at doing 1 TC all ins. This strategy also works really well with a teammate who does the knights instead of you, which would then allow you to go for arbalest or hand cannoneers or something in that nature, which is a lot of fun as well. But we're not going to be talking about that. I'll leave that to the next team meme strategy video. Can't wait. That's going to be absolutely epic. Talking about epic, when you are chopping, make sure that you're chopping as shallow as possible. You don't want to do what I did here, which is chop quite long. I mean, it doesn't matter. The game is already kind of won, but chop short. 1, 2, 3 trees is fine, but 15, 20 trees, that's going to take a long period of time at which your opponent is just booming uncontested. Here's a fun little bonus clip where I go for those small chops. My opponent is going for knights as he is playing as the Poles. I already saw the castle, which indicates that he's going for the Polish unique tech to make his knights cheaper. So instead of adding knights, I add monks to convert the knights, as knights are a hard counter for my light cav. Point is, there's a lot of different variations that you can do with this strategy. A lot of unique flavors that you can mix up yourself. And this will get the attention of your opponent going, dang, that's a unique strat. And it's not just unique either. It's actually pretty dang good. In number 3, there's another pretty dang good strategy that I never really do, which is the Krepost unique unit rush. What? Poop, I thought you weren't gonna do castle drops unique units. I feel like a krepost is something completely different than a castle though. It's a cheap production building that has more effect than a tower rush. Actually, the whole game kind of feels like a tower rush, because if they drop a castle, it does shut down a krepost, but then you can just make another krepost in a different area of the map to keep producing those conics and to keep applying pressure. On a side note, conics are probably my favorite unique unit in this game. They fall down when they die and they stand up and they counter their counter units, which are helps. So it kind of feels like, I need an ambulance, but not for me. And if the heat gets too hot for even conics to handle, you can just run back to your krepost and the krepost murder absolutely everything. This next one, I hardly ever play, and I don't know why. Maybe because I'm just bad at it, but it's really fun. It's the Slavic longsword siege tower hop into your opponent's base. Now in this video, which is ancient at this point, probably a year ago or more, we kind of don't make a siege tower, we make rams instead. But I feel like it still kind of does the same point. We just saw that he had this little alcove over here, and we wanted to take advantage of him expanding outside of his walls. And now we are immediately getting punished for that decision, as you can wall behind rams, but you can't wall behind siege towers as effectively. Wait, was that palisade gate? How did we get... Okay, sure, whatever. Just make it work. Why Slavs and not Goth, you ask? Well, it's very simple. Farmers work 10% faster and longswords mostly use food. In addition, you get free supplies and gambesons, as well as the siege workshop being 15% cheaper. I have not yet figured out a good build order for this, so if you can take this one to the next level, please send it in on the Discord. And let's update this strategy for the entire community. It's fun enough that it deserves that. Vlad must be so mad that I didn't mention this one in the first top 5 arena meme video, because this strategy is so fun. Well, Vlad, your moment in the sun has come, as you are starring in this one. I honestly can't believe I forgot about the full Petard rush. Now I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say that's stupid, that's dumb, that's never going to work. But here is where you're wrong, because when you castle drop, the first reaction is to counter drop. And if you make enough petards to then take out their castle and then take out their TC so that they can't reach imp, you actually might just have a chance. You also have to consider that Poles mine gold when mining stone. So when you're getting more stone for those castles that you're slowly pushing in with, you're also collecting the gold to make the petards. Look away for a second and boom, boom. Anyone else want a petard to the face? Boom. Just level absolutely everything boom. With petards. Boom. I didn't even get to talk about boom. The second reason why Polish petards are the greatest petards. And that is because of their farming bonus. Volrovs generate so much food so quickly that you can basically keep producing those petards indefinitely. Boom. It's just a boom fest. Yeah, oh god. Boom. The boom counter is up so high. I would add a boom counter in the left, but now this game just deteriorates into absolute lunacy. I'm going to let it play out. Just enjoy the craziness of it all. Kudos for Red for not giving up early so that we have this absolute spectacle. Petards are being used against knights at this point. Red, for the love of God, please just give up. I don't know how many more times I can say boom. By the way, let me know in the comments below how many times I just said boom. Boom! Boom, I tell you! Bonus clip. So Vlad just played that game at around 900 elo. We're playing this game at around 1500 elo. I just don't want you to say that it only works on lower elos. It also works at higher levels. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the booms. If you do like this content, please consider subscribing. We are trying to hit a 4,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year, and I know with your help, boom, we can reach that goal. It really pushes me to make more of this highly edited content, which take a long period of time to make, and it makes T90 aware of us. We want to reclaim that Goth condo strat from him. Hold everything. Is that a castle? Oh my gosh, send in all the Petard. Boom. Do you know of anything more satisfying than what you're seeing on your screen right now? I don't think so. I think this has to be my all-time number one favorite arena strategy. As a kid, I used to dream of full Petards, and here it flipping is at 1500 ELO. Thanks for walking, and don't let your memes just be memes. Poop Lord out.